Hi and welcome to my first video. A couple of weeks ago I got the inspiration to make videos, and the feeling I had with that inspiration is that I want to help you raise your consciousness, raise your awareness. I have given thousands and thousands of readings, and I have so much information that I really want to share with you. And then I thought about, okay, where do I start? What will be my first subject? And I didn't know, but my guide said, okay, just start at the beginning. So when you receive information, and we all receive information from our guides, the way I see it is that our guides, our higher self, our soul, our gut feeling, our heart is one. And they all work together, giving you inspiration, ideas, um, that you suddenly know what to do, clarity. So when you get that information or that feeling or that impulse, it always comes from one side of your body. And for me, my guides are always standing on this side. My main guide, his name is Ben. He has a really long name, so I shortened it to Ben. So say hi to Ben. And I didn't script my videos because I don't know what I want to say. And it's just like when I give a reading on the phone or when someone meets me face to face. I know nothing, and I think that's maybe one of the best parts of my work, my job. It doesn't feel like a work, it's really my passion. I think that's the best part, that I just don't know anything, and then the reading starts and I focus and I get the information from the guides about you. It's like this box, like a goodie box with all these presents coming out. So before you are born, and your soul is old, I think you already heard that term, an old soul. You are an old soul. What does it mean? Well, it means that you have a lot of knowledge, information, and your soul knows and remembers everything you did in every past lifetime, every emotion you've had, every encounter. It's all inside of you. So the older you get, the more you have a saying in how your life is going to be, who you're going to meet, your parents, which country you want to be born in, etc., etc. So before you are born, you meet with your guide, the one, the one spirit, the energy that is going to guide you through your coming lifetime. You know your main guide, you've had several lifetimes with him or her, and you discuss what you want to learn. And my guide often said that being on earth is graduating on a really high level, because what makes it so difficult that for us humans to be here, well, we have a body, so we are limited by that body, and then when we are born we forget all about where we come from, all the knowledge we have. We begin with a blank slate, and a lot of people think that they are 90% their body and their mind and 10% their soul, while actually they are 10% their body and 90% their soul. So we give a lot of attention to our brain, and we think that our brain knows everything, which is not true actually. Your higher self knows everything. Your higher self knows why you were born, what you want to do here on earth. So your higher self leads the way. Your higher self, your guides, your intuition, your sixth sense, all of this combined together. And then we tend to listen to our brain, while our brain doesn't know anything about the path we're on and where we're going. So you've met your guides in previous, your guide, your main guide, in previous lifetimes, and your connection is really close, really, really close. And I love giving spirit guide readings. It's uh, getting to know your spirit guide, and also he or she is gonna talk extendedly about the blueprint of your soul, because there is so much to learn about ourselves, who we are, where we come from, where we want to go. And during a spirit guide reading, the blueprint of your soul, you will learn about who you were in previous lives. Um, when I give a reading, I talk really fast. The way I normally talk like this is like slowly, and I'm thinking about my words and how to say them. But when I give a reading, it goes really fast because I have to keep up with what the guides are saying to you. So you get so much information. I always record the readings because you cannot remember everything, every detail. And a lot of people want to know how to connect with their own spirit guide. And there isn't one rule because everyone's unique. So maybe you like to connect with your guide when you're meditating, but only your guide can tell you what's the best way, because he knows exactly how to reach you. He knows you better than you know yourself. So it's a very personal reading, and I want to learn in upcoming videos. I want to teach you how you can make contact with your own guide, and you can find your own way to connect with him or her. And because there's nothing more than what they want is to come closer to that you become more aware of him or her. And apart from that, it's so much fun because they have so much humor. So that is the main guide. And when you die, you will meet him or her, and you will go through your whole life that you're living now. It's like a movie being shown. So you get to see a movie of your entire life. Did you learn everything you wanted to learn? We have free will. So I forgot to say, that's one of the challenges we have as a human being, that we have free will. So we can always choose whatever we want to choose. Your guidance, your inner guidance will always tell you, go this way, go this way, go this way. But if you want to go that way, it's fine. But that's challenging because there are so many options, especially at this moment in time. And it's so difficult to think, who can I believe? What's real? What's fake? So I think that's why it's really a very good thing to raise your consciousness, to make it more easy for you to recognize what's fake, what's real, because your emotions, your gut feeling will always give you a sign when something is true or not. So you have a main guide, and then you have help guides. And help guides are people you have known from this lifetime. So this can be your parents, siblings, grandfathers, grandmothers, great grandmothers, etc. And they are with you because they love you, but also because you share a bloodline. And I'm very curious, and I want my readings to be really thorough. So when I feel someone around you, and it doesn't matter who it is, I want to know everything. I want to give you as much evidence as possible, so that you know exactly who he or she is. And I get names a lot, and sometimes people have to look up the names in their family tree so that they can check. And I also want to know, why is this person with you? Why? I know they love you, but often they are with you because you are a bit the same. Let's say if you want to start your own business and I feel a great grandfather from your mother's side with you, and I will always ask, why are you with him or her? And they can explain that they maybe had their own business and they were very good at it, or they made mistakes, so they can help you that you don't make the same mistakes. And there's an ambulance coming. So I really want to know why people are with you. Um, give you as much information as possible. And the one of the things you can start to practice to connect with your own guide is to meditate. And it doesn't have to be long. It can be like 15 or 20 minutes. Now I have trouble meditating with no background music, so I always put in my earphones, and then I listen to calm meditation music, and I focus on my breathing, and I force myself to listen to the music. If I don't force myself, I will be thinking about all the things I have to do during the day, and I want to clear my head. So listen to the music and just focus on your breathing, breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And then ask during the meditation, dear guides, I want you to come closer to me. Show who you are. And maybe you'll see an image of a face or a body. So your main guide has had so many lifetimes in so many centuries. So he or she can show himself in a particular part of a century with the clothes they're wearing, but the next time it can be totally different. But you will always recognize them by the energy they have and by the way the um, the eyes are. The eyes are the mirror of the soul. So why do you need to know what your spirit feels like? When you practice this, when you do your meditation and you say to your guides, I want to feel you, I want to know how you feel. Everyone has an energy and no energy is alike. So you have an energy, I have an energy. And once you get familiar with the way your guide feels, it will be easier for you to recognize him or her. So you can feel them anytime. I feel my guides all the time. And of course, during a reading, I sense my guides and I can sense other people's guides. And the energy is so, I think the right word is wise. They have a really wise energy, and you can feel the unconditional love for you. So in upcoming videos, I want to go deeper, 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 because this is just scratching the surface of what you can do and who you can be. So I hope you'll join me on my next video where I want to go deeper. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.